Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Rhonda. Thank you so much for clicking on this channel. If something called you to do that, there's probably a message in this for you. This will be a collective reading, so it's not going to resonate for everyone, okay? So just take what does, leave the rest for somebody else. Don't try to force it or twist it or fit it into your life, okay? With that being said, um, if you like my style of reading, please hit that like button as it helps my channel grow, and subscribe. And to all my subscribers, thank you so much. Sending you lots of love and abundance your way, right? Tenfold. Alright, I got these new cards. So, we're going to see what energy you guys are in right now. What's going on in your life. Alright. So, we got... Look how pretty these are. Where's my camera? I just had to get my new camera set up. Look at that. That's so pretty. So, this is a card of discernment. It says, all is not what it seems. Stay true to your knowing and keep your dreams a secret. Okay? So, you know, you gotta watch who you tell your information to, man, because people love to see you fail, right? They're gonna give you bad advice. Just keep everything to yourself until it's there, you know, then you can talk about it. Like, don't do it before. And then we have this card. Oh, it's so pretty. I love this deck. Shout out to Sarah for my new deck. Thank you. All right. So this card is Beloved. It says, prepare for your life partner. Romance is returning to your relationship. Believe you are lovable. And the song for you guys today is Let Go. Hold on. Your guys' song is Let It Go by James. I will have to look that up. I'll put it down in the description, right? So the song is Let It Go. It's talking about, you know, we got to let shit go, man. You can't hold on to anger, and, you know, you got to let that shit go, dude. You got to forgive, you know. You don't have to be friends with them or be, you know, stay family with them or whoever this is, but you know, you gotta let shit go. You can't hold on to anger. And then if you do, on the bottom of the deck, look how pretty. We have celebration. A positive outcome is assured. Um, Celebrate your success. Enjoy your achievements. See, you have to have discernment on what you're going to do. You know, you can't tell everybody, you know, your plans, because you know, evil eye, they talk shit, that fucks up your shit, man. So you just keep everything to yourself, you know, until it manifests into your life, right? And with this Beloved card, you know, you gotta let shit go maybe, but you do got love coming in, right? So you're gonna be celebrating. That's good. That's good. All right. See what your lesson is there, collective. We have 4:06 on the clock. All right. So, okay, death. That came up. So that is, you know, letting shit go so new shit can come in, right? It's like transformation. This card says I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. Yeah, because new shit can't come in if you're holding on to old shit and resentments and jealousy or envy or anger or any of them low vibrational energies, right? Regret on the bottom of the deck. It says, I know that I cannot change the past. Right. Like nothing you can do about it now. There's nothing you can do, right? Except for learn from the past so not to make the same mistakes later on in life, right? That's all challenges are for, is to help us learn a lesson, right? All right, real quick, I'm just gonna get your shadow and see what is maybe holding you guys up, what you kind of need to focus on. Um, let's see. Oh, all right, Spirit, tell me about the collective shadow. Deceit. So somebody has, wronged you. Somebody stabbed you in the back. Somebody, betrayed you, right? They lied to you. They hid stuff from you. Deceit. So, but you gotta let that shit go, dude. Like, you gotta let it go. You can't change it. You know, if somebody, like, if say, like, let me give you an example, okay? If you're in a relationship, right? And then somebody lies to you and it hurts your feelings or whatever, and you leave this person, the deceit and the lie is always going to be there. It already happened. So you can't focus on that anymore. You have to ask yourself, can I get over this lie, this deceit? Can I get over it and really get over it so that it doesn't bother me, that it doesn't come up in conversation, that it's over with? And if you don't think you can, then the next question is I need to move on, right? So you got to let go of the anger. So this card says honesty is the bridge to authentic connections, right? This card's all about lies and deception, right? Okay, so we know what you got to get over there. On the bottom of the deck, we have attachment. This card says true growth requires letting go. Letting the fuck go of anger and revenge. If you got revenge on somebody, like, you just let that shit go, dude. You know what I mean? Because it's just hurting you in the long run. It's really not doing anything to the person. So, all right, 7:32 on the clock. I got this new deck. We're gonna see what is going on with you, collective. All right. And we have gifts of love. Oh, shoot. We have gossip. We have watching. We have waiting. Okay, needed two more. Up in the air and looking for signs. Oh, wait, I need one more. One more, Spirit. Thank you. Oh, want money. And then father figure fell out, so we were going to keep that over there as a side note. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have addicted. So somebody you're dealing with, or you may have some kind of addictions, whether it's alcohol, drugs, sex, gambling, whatever. Addictions are addictions. Work, Okie dokie. So, let's see here. The situation right now, the energy that you're in, we have the card of gift of love, gifts of love, right? So this card talks about, like, embracing what you have already, right? You got to be grateful. You may have gotten a necklace or some kind of jewelry from somebody. Somebody gave you some kind of jewelry, a necklace, a bracelet, for, like, a token of their affection, right? And you're in the balance of giving and receiving, right? You have to have that balance. You can't be a giver all the time, and you can't be a taker all the time, right? So I feel like you're in the energy of like giving and receiving. You're being grateful for what you have, which is very good. Okay. Um, so what you're dealing with right now is gossip. You got the gossip card. So there might be a lot of people talking about you. You may be hurt or whatever because you know other people's opinion does hurt our feelings sometimes. It affects us sometimes. Um, so we'll have to figure that one out. Um, so this whoever's gossiping about you, their intentions right now, they're watching you for some reason. I don't know if you have if you're on like 11:04 on the clock, if you have a YouTube channel or you're in the public eye or whatever, but this person's watching you, right? They're very obsessed with you. They can't let you go. They may be stalking your social media. So I don't know if this is friends, I don't know if this is exes, but they're talking about you. They're spreading, they're trying to fuck up your reputation. It sounds like a narcissist to me because you left them or you walked away maybe. So their challenge of whoever you're dealing with is challenge is we have the waiting card. So their challenge is they're sitting there and they're watching you and they're very obsessed with you and they can't keep your name out of their mouth. And their challenge is they hope that you're going to change your mind, right? Um, they're just like thinking that this is just like a pause. Okay. Now this is how you feel about this whole situation. We have up in the air, right? Um, you're not certain about it. You're very disconnected from this, whoever this is in your, whoever this resonates with. You're very disconnected, right? You just got like, you're just not sure. You got fleeting feelings, like you just don't know yet. Okay? This is what you can't see about this situation. Looking for signs. You ain't looking for signs, man. So this says open to spiritual guidance, right? So maybe you are seeing the signs and you're not willing to accept it. You got to trust um, your gut feeling, right? When you see them signs, they're never going to go away, man. They're always going to be there. So next question, can you accept those signs? Can you accept those whatever signs you're seeing? Because that person will always do that. So don't think you're going to change it. Now you got to know, can you be with that person for a long amount of, a long period of time? If they're doing the things the signs that you're seeing, does that make sense? This person's next step, like what his next step of action, we got the money card, right? Yeah, so this person may have start having money issues. They might even be trying to get alimony or some kind of financial support, right? Okay, so we're going to take this card, and this will be the, like bird's eye, right? What we can't see coming in, right? Which is soon at 14:25 on the clock. And we have father figure. Okay, so, like I said, this person's intentions is maybe taking you to court and getting alimony or child support. We have this card, father figure. So this is like a divine masculine, right? This person is a great dad, right? So, or take it how it resonates, great mom, whatever. This person's like a really great dad, right? So Yeah. So let's get some, and we got, let me see, we got addict on the bottom of the deck, right? And again, this is an obsessive card, somebody that's being very obsessed, right? They got very unhealthy habits. They want too much, right? Yep, look, like I said, it freaking sounds like a narcissist. Right underneath of that, we have appearance, right? This is somebody that protects their image, right? They got narcissistic personality, right? They want to be in the spotlight. They want and then if you just discard them, that's when they go behind your back, talk to your friends, they slander your name, they want everybody, they're getting a hate group together on you, right? He's watching everything you're doing. He's on social media and he's waiting. All he's doing is waiting for something. So he's hoping that guys can get back together. So you just really got to see, make sure you look for them signs. Okay. Okay, this is a new deck too. I'm going to try it. Let's try it. Let's see. This is the naked truth, right? So, oh, sorry, hold on. Oh, all right. So, naked truth about, we'll do who you're dealing with and your person's intentions. Let's see what the naked truth is about that. All right. All right, Spirit, tell me about the collective person. What is the truth about this gossip card? It says, my finances are a mess. I've made bad decisions. I'm in the process of turning things around. He might be. That's why he's watching you. He's coming. His next step is to figure out a way to come at you with money. I don't know if you guys make a lot of money, if you was the breadwinner in the house, but all right. So, yeah. So let's see about watching. This would be your person's true intentions. Watching, Tell me about watching, Spirit. Okay. So it says, I tried to replace you, but it didn't work out because I'm madly in love with you and I was fighting it. I know this is divine. So now this person, whoever you're dealing with, they want you to please unblock them. Please unblock me. Yeah, that's me calling you from an unknown number. So like I said, this person is now thinking that you guys are, supposed to be together, right? He's not willing to let you go. This person is very obsessed, right? And now that you guys are having, or split up or whatever, this person's having financial troubles, right? Yeah, you never know what you got until it's gone. It's not right. So, that's where that discernment card comes in. Be careful what you tell people about what you're doing, where you're going, any of your plans, right? Okay, so let's do your person's next step. Okay, tell me the truth about the money for collective's person's next step. It says, I look at my phone every day, hoping I would see a message from you. Bottom of the deck, it says, I know you are my soulmate, babe. Our bond is magnetic. I'm seeing all the signs. Looking for signs. That's what you can't see about it. He can see these signs, or she can see these signs. Let's do that one. Tell me the truth about looking for signs, please. I'm going to put a ring on it when the time is right. Hmm. So what this person wants to do is says I'm planning a romantic date, or we can Netflix and chill like old times. I want to cook for you, no strings. So this person is it's, they're coming back. They want to tell you that now they see the truth of your guys' relationship. They see that you guys are supposed to be together or whatever. So they will be coming in. Let's get some tarot on this, okay? All right, tell me about gifts of love for the situation. Yeah, so situation is you got the gifts of love, right? This is maybe somebody, like I said, gave you some kind of necklace or bracelet as a token of their affection or whatever. This may be the problem in your relationship. This is a situation. There's not a balance in your give and take or your giving and receiving, right? Um, we have the judgment with the devil, right? So somebody has had an aha moment, which we already kind of seen. Your person has had an aha moment since you guys have had, broke up or whatever. So now they want to come in and talk, right? But with this devil card, this is somebody that's toxic. This is somebody that has, obsessed, addictions, right? So you're gonna have maybe you're gonna be in a place where when they come forward to talk to you, you're gonna have to make a judgment call on whether you can get past the things that you already see in this person, right? Because they're people just don't change. I'm sorry. I mean, they do a little bit, but stuff like that. It's just I don't know. Can't really explain it. Bottom of the deck, you got the Seven of Wands. So you may have this person blocked. Like I said, we got that card of him or they wanting you to unblock them, right? So you may have them blocked, or this gossip. With this gossip, you may have a bunch of people coming at you because he's done slandered your name, right? You block this person, you left this person, and then you have the World card. You already ended it, right? You already ended that shit. So, like, don't go back. Right? Look. Then we have the King of Cups with the Five of Wands. This person, the King of Cups, like, in the Five of Wands, this is chaos, right? Chaos, fighting. Hold on. Fighting. Um, competition. And then the King of Wands, he loves very deeply, but he doesn't really know how to show his emotions, right? And this could be a very unstable person, like, just like, I would just be careful with all these obsessed cards. King of Cups really get into their feelings, right? So, like, if they want you to love them, what I mean? They're going to want you to love them, right? But I've seen that you walked away already, right? So you have the Eight of Cups with the Hermit. So you've already walked away from the situation with the Eight of Cups. And with the Hermit, you learned the lesson. You've learned the lesson, you know? But you're going to have a decision to make. And you're with this Two of Swords, this is somebody that, is on a crossroads, right? They have a decision to make. But with this blindfold, that just tells me that, like, you already know which way to go. It's like you just don't want to. You just don't want to make that decision, right? And we have the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups after that, right? You've been through a lot of shit, right? Carried a lot of fucking shit. And are you ready to drop that? You ready to drop all that bullshit? You're a prisoner in your own mind because somebody stabbed you in the back and betrayed you in deceit, right? right? They might have kicked you out. They might have, left you out in the cold. Um, this could be family, or, you could have had a family with this person, right? They betrayed your trust and your loyalty, right? Okay, well, we kind of already knew that, so let's continue. All right, guys, let's see. So we got gossip for what you're dealing with, who you're dealing with. Tell me about gossip, please. 2 cards. Yeah, gossip. So this person, they take their time and they just throw little jabs, plant little seeds here and there about you just to fuck up your reputation, right? Want other people to talk to you. So, they're taking their time. They think, and the whole time, I get this camera, I don't know which way to turn my cards. So, and then we have the 7 of Swords. Deceit. Somebody trying to get away with something, right? Yeah, on the bottom of the deck, look, we have the 7 of Cups. They're telling anybody that'll listen, right? This person may have put a lot of things in front of you, right? Um, Maybe have, like, with this 10 of Cups with it, maybe they told you all this stuff. We're going to have a house. We're going to be happy. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. But really, they broke your heart, right? We have the Knight of Wands with the 3 of Cups. This person, the Knight of Wands, is somebody that, runs around town. Look, he's fucking, he's hot to trot, right? He's like, if he sees something that he likes, he goes after it. He doesn't care if they, and it's not that they don't love you. Maybe they do, but they can't. It's hard for them to fight that temptation, right? Again, you got something to choose. You've been going back and forth with this, right? And Spirit's saying just take a time, rest, meditate and pray on it. And you'll get the answer that you need. 27 on the clock. Okay, so tell me about watching, please. This person's intentions. Yeah, they're watching you and they're obsessed with you, right? They don't want to let you go, because with this 6 of Swords, you moved on. You're like, fuck this. You got your fucking boat, your car, your motorcycle, your whatever, and you fucking trucked, right? Right? But this person wants to come in and talk to you. They want to come in and offer you an apology. Right on the bottom of the deck, you have the World. You already ended it. Are you going to learn that lesson and pick it back up? Can't make it up, right? You've already learned the lesson. You walked away already. The hard part's over. You know what to choose, so it's time to do that, right? Stick to your guns, stand your ground, and let this shit go, dude. Let this shit go. All right. My video's going to be so long. Okay, 28:50 on the clock. And this is going to be... Just tell me about waiting for a collective person's challenge. So, yeah, we have the Knight of Cups. They're waiting to come and give you this apology, come in and give you this cup, right? With the King of Pentacles. Yeah, they're going to say, like, see, they're going to say, didn't they say somewhere that they've changed? But there's this person's, waiting. They're waiting to come in and offer you this cup. Like, can we try this again, right? They're going to, the King of Cups is somebody that's very grounded, right? We have the 4 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So they're waiting. They're praying, So tell me about, let's see, up in the air. for how the collective is feeling and thinking about this. So you're feeling like you're just uncertain, right? Yeah, you need to make that decision, right? Disconnected right now. Whoa, that flew out. So we have the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords don't take no fucking shit, right? You can't lie to the Queen of Swords. You can't, this deceit, you can't do it. You can't do it. So you cut these people out of your life. Let that shit go, man. Let that shit go. So yeah, you're disconnected. You cut the cord on this fucking relationship. And then way over here, stand your ground, man. Stand your ground. Right? Don't go back because it's easier, or don't go back any reason. If you are not happy in your relationship, then it's not for you, man. Right? We have the Sun on the bottom of the deck. You know, with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So this is maybe something's been something in your life or something that's happened has been illuminated, right? Like it's been out, right? This is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This is somebody that is now, is having money trouble, right? Okay, we got the Empress too with the Nine of Cups. So this could be somebody's mother. This could be somebody's baby mama, right? Or you could be this Empress here. You know what I mean? But something got illuminated. And, this is what caused all this. Okay, this is what you can't see about this. Looking at the sign. So what you can't see is you're willing to accept the truth. You maybe not trusting your gut. So we have the Page of Wands, right, with the Four of Cups, right. So with the Page of Wands, this is somebody that, just kind of, like, what? Like, like, not taking responsibility or not taking accountability, right? When we got the Four of Cups, not wanting to see the signs that are there. You know what I mean? Whatever those are for you. You got your back to it. Like, nope, fuck that, On the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Cups. And this could be about kids, your kids, because we did have the Empress come out and we have the father figure. It doesn't have to be. The Six of Cups is about, like, nostalgia, like thinking about the past, right? So that's what I'm saying. You got to let shit go. Like I said, it could have to do with kids. It don't have to. But we do have the money card for this person's next step. And, like I said, they need some financial support right now. So they might be going after you for a settlement, maybe, or alimony, child support, right? So tell me about money for this person's next step. Oh, shoot. Okay. So we have the Emperor. And the Page of Swords. The Emperor is a very powerful person, right? But they're very demanding. They're very stubborn, right? Very stubborn. They feel like what's theirs is theirs. So they're very controlling too sometimes. And with this Page of Swords, what am I doing here? Page of Swords. This is somebody that's spying, right? Her sword's down. So she's like, this is somebody that runs around and gossips, right? Goes to this group and talks, goes to that group and talks. So this person's spreading lies, right? To maybe help them in court if that's what they're going to. And we had this one fall out. What is it? Temperance. Right? And that's about being, kind of trying to control your temper, right? Yeah, so balancing shit out, right? Yeah, trying to balance shit out on the bottom of the deck. We have the Five of Pentacles. This person feels like you kicked them out in the cold. They are having financial difficulties, right? But guess what? We have the Wheel of Fortune. This is this person's karma, right? Or this is you getting off this wheel, this toxic wheel. It's okay to not click with somebody anymore or at all. It's okay. Like, you don't have to be, you know what I mean? Just don't, it's worse if you're fake. Like, oh, and this fell out too. I'm sorry. The Eight of Pentacles. So this person is working hard, dude. They're working hard to get your money. You might be in the spotlight. Like I said, you might have some kind of channel. You might be some kind of public figure. So they think they're working hard. They're having people spy on you because they feel like you are theirs, right? And with the Hermit, though, look at her looking at him. You learned your lesson with this. You already walked away. You know the decision to make, right? Just do it. Like, just do it, right? It's going to cause a tower moment, but that ain't your problem, You can't stay in a relationship just because you don't want to hurt somebody else. You can't be miserable. All right, I got to hurry up with this. All right, let's do father figure. Tell me about this bird's eye father figure. Oh, father figure. So we have the Ten of Pentacles. That's family. That's long term. That's commitment. This divine masculine, who maybe is a good dad, right? They want to come in and they want this. They want this long term. They want this stability. But, we got the Empress in reverse. With the Two of Swords. Oh, shit. The Two of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Oh, look at this. And the Ace of Wands. So this is somebody that... Okay, so some of you could have maybe lost a baby, and I'm sorry if that happened. But this is just somebody that is done. They're just not willing to. And like I said, this could be a baby mama. This could be a family member. But you're not willing to hear it anymore. You're gonna, whoever this Empress is, you just need to you're gonna make this decision. And with the Ace of Wands, that's like my McFly, that's like spirit hitting you on the head, like, come on, McFly, hello. Like, it's time. It's time. It's time to go. It's time to take action on whatever you was doing, whether it's leaving or going and starting some kind of business or whatever, right? Okay, my cards are all crazy. I just flipped them out. Okay. And we have 38:20 on the clock. Alright, guys. I don't know. Let's get a clarifier and see what advice this has got for you. Actually, I'm gonna do Alice with this reading, okay? And I do read Alice out of the book, but I love my Alice cards. Alice. Go ask Alice when she's 3 feet tall. Alrighty. Thank you so much, you guys. Please, if you've watched this far, hit that subscribe button for me and like my video. And if you have watched it this far, and you put I want a free reading with 3 green hearts in the comments, I will contact you and give you a free 3-question reading. Okay? For watching my video all the way through. I appreciate it. I'm so grateful. Alright. Alice, tell me about the collective in this situation. We have discernment, deceit, blessed and death. And tell me about it. Thank you. Okay. Try to do these real quick, and I'm Okay, so the first card out, we got never jam today. Number 35, that could be significant. 5 and 3 is 8, so never jam today. All right, in the upright. Okay, so this card says, words are plentiful, but deeds are few. Thinking that the past and the future are better than the present. Being attracted by promises of good times and abundance that may never be kept. Right? Remember I said that? Boosting of plenty, but never enjoying it in the moment. Manipulation and withholding. Demand results in the present and work towards satisfying your desires yourself. Don't buy what they're selling. So don't look for them. Don't buy this shit, man. Don't do it. All right. Next card you got is number 22 in reverse. I'll show it to you. It's called Set Your Course. And this card says, unable to see a course, drifting, saying you are going with the flow, but allowing others to send you this way and that way. Asking for guidance without knowing where it is that you wish to go. And refusing to plan or prepare. And then feeling confused as why you seem to be stuck or thrown this way or that way. Yeah, you gotta be um you gotta know where you want to go. Even if it's just, it doesn't have to be a long term where I want to go. What do I need to do to get to where I want to go, right? And then you just do baby steps, man. And each day that you do something, it'll just all fall in place. So we have I did set your course, right? No. So, set your course in reverse. It says, unable to set your course, drifting, saying you're going with the flow, but allowing others to send you this way. Oh, I did read that. I'm sorry. So we got choices, number 6, in reverse. Okay. Giving up too soon, feeling daunted by challenges or stuck in an in-between place, right? You're on that crossroads. And an unwillingness to alter habits in order to transform. Um, Reluctance to move forward, a lack of curiosity. So that's what it's saying. Like, don't let habits or whatever suck you back in, suck you back on that wheel of toxicity. If you're not meant to be with a person and you are getting signs about this, it's time to go, and it's okay. It's time to move on. You don't have to go away mad, just go away, right? Last card, we have number 12, lead the way. Okay, and it's upright. Okay, so this card says, it is time to step into the leadership role. Others are looking to you to solve a problem or show them how to work through an emotional situation. That's what all these people are doing. They've been talking shit. They want to see what you're going to do. They want to see how you're going to react to this, right? So, help others by showing them what needs to be done, not by telling them what to do. Calm your emotions, ground and center yourself so that you can be a greater service to others. You cannot help others overcome emotional distress until you have learned how to calm your own feelings by steadfast, strong, and encouraging others by your own calm example. And you have been learning that because the Hermit card fell out like 3 times it's come out. So you're coming out of some kind of stagnation. And while you were in there, while you're in that solitude, you have learned lessons, maybe a lot of lessons, but you definitely learned lessons about this situation. So I hope you stand your ground and let shit go, collective. And I love you. Thank you so much. Please hit that like and subscribe button. And I will see you on my next video. Peace out.